everyone. I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. My name is Boom Shikha, and I am the Millionaire Hippie. Or we're all millionaire hippies. That's what I'm trying to get everyone to. In this live video, and I am just so excited today that I'm doing these videos, I just want to say that my life is absolutely wonderful, and I'm so grateful that you guys are listening. So I wanted to actually talk to you guys about passion and about living your passion. And why is it so important? Like, why does every single freaking self-help coach or guru or everyone, why do we all talk about this stuff? Why does it matter so much? So I have to be honest, in the past when I was much younger and I used to read a lot about, living your passion, I used to think it was all bullshit. I thought it was just a way for people to sell their stuff. And I didn't understand why it mattered so much. Why does it matter so much that we need to live our passion? Why does it matter so much that we need to live the life that we're meant to live? Why does it matter that we're supposed to do the things that we're supposed to do? Why does all this stuff matter? It matters. And you don't actually realize it until you actually start living a passion-filled life, or living a life that you're actually supposed to be living, or a life that's filled with the things that you actually want to do. Until you actually live that life, it's kind of like falling in love. You don't actually know what falling in love is like, right? Until you actually fall in love, and then you realize, oh my God, this is awesome. Or orgasming, until you actually have an orgasm or you have sex, you don't actually know what the big deal is. Everyone makes a big deal about sex or orgasms, and you're like, what is the big deal? Until you actually have sex and have an orgasm, you're like, shit, this is something that I want to do all the time. I think living a passion-based business life is just exactly the same. Until you actually live that life, until you actually live a life that's filled with joy, abundance, gratitude, until you live a life where you actually live with the people that you are meant to be with, your tribe, until you live a life that's based exactly on the stuff that you're meant to be doing, until you actually live that life, you don't actually know what the big deal is. But once you actually live it, which a lot of people I know are living, you cannot go back. It's like once you see, you cannot unsee. Exactly the same thing. Once you actually do it, once you actually break through the shackles that are inside of our mind, once you break through the prisons that we've created in our mind and you actually live that life that you're meant to be living, once you do that, there is no more going back, guys. But you have to see it first. You have to actually believe it first to actually make it happen. Until you actually know that it's possible for you, and it is possible for everyone, until you actually do that, there is no living that life. And I know because I've been there, guys. I've been there. I've been living a life where I thought, it's not possible for me. I don't have any talents. I don't have any skills. I used to write a lot, but I didn't believe myself to be a writer. I didn't believe I had anything of value to provide to this world. I didn't know how I was going to contribute in a manner that made me money and changed my life and caused me to have all these amazing people in my life. I didn't know, and I didn't believe it was possible for me until I started meeting a lot of people that did it. It only happened when I took the first step, which is taking the plunge, quitting my job, and starting my own business. When I took that first step towards the universe was like, all right, come on in. You can start living your amazing life. I want you to have this. I want you to have everything because you have taken that plunge into the abyss. You've given that faith. You've trusted that I am here for you to catch you. And now everything's going to change and you're going to start living that crazy life that you've been wanting to live all your life. And once you live it, once you are in that zone, in that flow, in that moment, you cannot go back because you realize it's possible for you. And also you realize how amazingly awesome and beautiful and gorgeous it is. Yesterday I went out to dinner with three of my amazing friends here. And first of all, I can't actually believe as an introvert, as an INFJ, that I have these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people that I'm hanging out with. I mean, I look at these individuals and I think to myself, how did I get so lucky that these individuals want to spend time with me? More so, I can't believe the fact that they actually want to spend time with me on an extended basis, not just meeting up once in a while, but they actually want to hang out with me. And more so than that, they think that I'm as awesome as they are, which is insane to me. But this is the life that I'm living right now. This is the magical, joyful life that I'm living. And I'm sorry that if I'm being way too excited or way too passionate about this. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm not sorry. Because this is what it is. You wake up every single day with this life and you realize that anything is freaking possible. I'm actually a part of this membership club, Optimize.me. Brian Johnson runs it. And what he does is that he reads books. He concises them. So he puts them into PDF formats, 20-minute MP3s, 6-page PDFs, and he puts them out on his website. And he has 50,000 plus members that listen and watch and read his stuff. Okay, guys. So you know how you're saying to me that, oh, I have this passion, like I love to cook, but I don't know how to make money from it. This guy reads books and he's making millions from it. Now, I don't want to be really harsh on you. Actually, I do. Because if you guys are saying that I have a passion, but I don't know how to monetize it, or I don't think I can make money from it, think about this. This man is just reading books. Everyone on this planet reads books, but he's reading them. He creates this beautiful, beautiful, concise PDFs and MP3s that I listen to every single day. And he's making millions from it. If he can make money from just reading books, I'm obviously kind of making it a very simple thing. I'm simplifying it a lot. He does a lot more. I mean, he's brilliant at what he does, and he's very concise, and he brings out the big ideas. I mean, he's doing amazing things with it. And I don't think everyone could do it the way he does it. I don't think anyone is meant to do it the way he's doing it. So you could do the same thing. If you like to cook, you could monetize that. I met a beautiful person in Chiang Mai called Kelly McRae, and she is absolutely gorgeous. And the first thing she says about everything that I say, or anyone says, is that, how do you monetize that? Think about how you could monetize that. Because it is possible. It is possible to monetize anything. And so think about it that way. If a person can make money from reading books, if a person can make money from talking about fountain pens, there's a podcast that's all about fountain pens, guys. Fountain pens. They talk about fountain pens. They have 100 or 150 episodes on it. They have hundreds and thousands of followers. And they put themselves on, what is that website called? There's a website where you can actually get subscribers, or you can get a monthly, like a donation. Pantheon or Partheon, I can't actually remember now. And so you get that, and they get thousands of dollars from people who listen to the podcast and find it valuable. Fountain pens. They were excited about fountain pens. They started talking about it, and they're making money from it. They're living a passion-based business. They go all over the world talking about fountain pens. They're invited to all these conferences to talk about fountain pens. They are living their life based on a fountain pen. That's insane to me, guys. Insane, insane, insane. So what is your random little niche? What is your random little interest? It could be comic books. It could be anime. It could be quilts. It could be, I have no idea what. It could be anything in this world. But if you think that you're not going to be able to make money from it, you're absolutely freaking mistaken. Ed Dale, one of my mentors, says, every market is a market. Every market is a market. And whenever I think to myself, oh, I can't make money from that, I'm like, every market is a market, Shikha. You can do this. So same thing for you guys. Until you actually live it, you're not going to know what the magic is. But as soon as you do, and there is magic there. And you were probably thinking to yourself, this is just nonsense. I could live my life right now and it's completely fine. I'm living an okay, mediocre life and it's all right. Like, it's not that bad, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's not that bad. And I lived that it's not that bad, mediocre life for a long time. And it was all right. I mean, I made enough money to live my life. I went out and partied. I had alcohol and I had random encounters with people. And it seemed all right. And everyone else was doing the same thing. And they were mildly dissatisfied, but they were mildly satisfied. Everything seemed all right. And that mild dissatisfaction always plagued me. I was like, why can I not be completely happy here? Why is this thing, this restlessness affecting me? Why do I feel like there's more to this? Why is that? And I used to think to myself, I used to wonder to myself, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I believe that there's more, but it's just nonsense. Until I actually started meeting a lot of people, until I took that plunge and I realized there are people out there who are living their dream ideal life. They're living an effortless, beautiful life. They don't work as hard as I used to work. If they do, they love every single moment of it. They have all these amazing people in their life who are living exactly the same way. They don't hate their lives or even feel bored at all with their lives. They're constantly stimulated, constantly inspired, constantly living that ideal life. And when I started meeting those people, I realized it's possible for me. Because they're not better than me in any way. They're exactly the same way. In some ways, I'm actually smarter than them. In some ways, I'm dumber than them. Because there's so many different kinds of intelligences. I think there's 21 different kinds of intelligences. If you guys want to Google that, you should definitely Google that because there's so many different kinds of intelligences. So use your specific form of intelligence. Use your specific form of uniqueness. And use that to create your tribe, create your life, your vibe, and create this beautiful ideal life that's possible for everyone. So it's not bullshit, guys. It's not bullshit because I believed that for the longest time. I thought it was nonsense. I used to think, how could my life change so much just by following my passion? It can and it will. As long as you have the courage to live that life, which most people on this planet do not have the courage to live. I always tell people there are 1%, that's 1% of the population that's actually going to live that life. Only 1%. And you have to decide, are you going to be part of that 1% or not? And it's actually a conscious choice that you have to make. As everything is. Happiness is a choice. Everything that you actually have in your life is a choice. You made it happen. This is our simulation, people. This is our simulation, as my friend Janie says. This is my simulation, and I've made this happen. What is your simulation looking like right now? How does it look to you? Is it looking like something that you want to be in? Or is it something that you're mediocrely fine with? Is it something that you're mildly satisfied with? Is it something that you're mildly dissatisfied with, but it doesn't really matter because everyone else is living the same way? Think about it and really, really, really answer these questions. Because until you actually make that choice to be like, okay, I don't like this life completely and absolutely, and I know that there's something better out there for me, and I'm going to go and make it happen. And it's happening for me. It's possible to happen for you. And maybe you're already living in it. If you are, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. So again, if you guys find this useful, please share it with your friends in any format that you find useful. Let them know that I am Boom Shikha and I'm the Millionaire Hippie, and I have the Facebook group, the Millionaire Hippie Club, as you guys are aware of. So please invite them into the group or join the group or share the stuff with friends if you find it useful at all. Again, thank you so much for spending your precious, precious time with me. I appreciate that. Again, have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.